Hello everyone. So today in our new Anatomy video, we are going to discuss this workflow. So basically what this workflow is about, first I would try to explain you guys that. So over here, also I would also explain you how we can set up this thing for yourself. So for this, we are going to open our Telegram first, right? So over here, if you guys are able to see, there is one group over here, which is this group, right? Which is Unithink team. So this is for our team where there are some of my team members, which is me, my my colleague, and my another colleague, right? Over here, we should stop this, right? We can do that also, which I would be showing. Anyways, over here, this is the boat, right? So in total, we are four people over here. Like I mean, three people and one boat. So four members are there in this thing, right? Now, what we are trying to do that every morning, okay, so over here, if you're going to see, there is one manual trigger. So instead of this manual trigger, there would be one timer. Actually, we haven't started this, as in we haven't published this yet, right? Because there is some things which are going on. There is still one member which we are going to add over here. So total there are four members. So we haven't published this workflow yet. But I just want to explain you guys the logic behind this, that what we are trying to do over here. So over here there would be one schedule trigger or one time sensitive trigger which is going to activate every morning. Let's suppose 10 a.m. or something. And due to this, it is going to send a message over here. So this is the chat ID, right? Now you might be thinking that how we would be getting a chat ID. So first of all, connect your credentials with the Telegram. Also, if you guys are not aware about that, you guys can write down that in the chat box. I would make one video around that also, that how you can set credentials for your Telegram, how you can create a bot, how you can create the API with the Telegram and all that stuff we can do. So just let me know. Right, for like it's very easy. Hardly it will take 5 minutes, right? So right now we are going on. So those credentials I have set over here. So you just message in that group. Also add your this bot also. So whenever there would be, and you can get message. You can have a trigger on receiving message. So from whenever you're going to receive a message, the node is going to execute, and from there in output column, you would be seeing a lot of data. Let's suppose like this. So right now, if I'm going to execute this, right, so it is listening for the message. So if I'm going to message anything in this group, hi or something, it is going to execute, and I would be, so I can show that right now also, no problem. Let's suppose I'm sending hi, but I don't know. There is some issue with my Telegram. My messages are not getting delivered. Just a second. Okay, so I don't think so. This Telegram is working. We can open in my web. So yeah. So this is where we can do this. Fine. So this is the same thing, right? We would be messaging over here. Let's suppose I'm messaging hi, right? Now, if you're going to check your this, it should, yeah. So it will execute now, right? As it has executed, see the message you are getting over here. Now, if you're going to see over here, somewhere here you would be getting the ID also. Now that see, uh, there would be multiple IDs. One would be your message ID, which is not at all needed. One would be your from ID. So this is the ID of the boat, right? Or else, no, sorry, over here I am messaging. So this is my ID. Yeah. So this is my ID. Then over here, if you're going to see this chat over here, this is the ID. And also, whenever there is a group in Telegram, it would be always having the negative sign in ID. And if it is of some person like me, you, if it would be for from some user, it would be positive in number, right? So this you can remember. So this would be the, so like it would be easier for you to identify. So copy this. Once you're going to copy this, paste this over here so that you would be getting the message over here only. So let's suppose if I'm going to also the last node. So what is this? Now what we did over here, we are creating, so I have already created one sheet, right? That also we are going to open. So this is the topic discussion sheet, right? Where we are going to get all the messages and all, right? Now inside this sheet only I'm trying to create in this spreadsheet only we are creating multiple sheets, right? If we want we can delete this also, there is no need of this. Fine. So these are some trials which we did, gain some trials which we did over here. So let's suppose today if you're going to see it is 15.3, right? So if I'm going to execute this, first of all, there would be one, okay, there would be, what would be happening? First, you would be getting one message from our boot. So let's suppose if I'm going to execute this, see, so you would be getting one message over here, which is, oh, okay, again, we have opened the app. We would be opening the web. This is confusing. It's fine. So see, again, this can be more formalized, whatever you want. So this is the message. Again, it would be not manual trigger. It would be a time trigger, which I have already told you guys. So over here, are you able to see? This is the message from the board. So it is kind of reminding each and every person in the group that uh, write down whatever queries you are having, right? So this is the first step, that this whole thing over here from year to year is the first step, that sheet is created. Second, what is happening, that whatever you the bot is messaging us, so that we can kind of, it is reminding us that whatever you guys are going to face difficulty today, or whatever is in your mind which you want to get discussed uh, during, let's suppose 10 p.m. or something. Uh, let's suppose I'm this trigger is going to start at 10 p.m., which means the summarization of whatever the people have discussed in entire day is going to happen in this node. So uh, up to that time, whatever you want to type, you can type, right? Whatever you feel like that, whatever you feel like that these are the problems we need to discuss, that you can write, right? Now, next, this is the trigger, right? So if I'm going to publish this, it is going to listen actively, right? But right now I need to execute this. So what is going to happen? Let's suppose if I'm going to message anything, if I'm going to message anything, let's suppose we want to uh, discuss. Okay, one more thing. I forgot to show you the sheet. So first I would be showing you the sheet which this has made. So see, this is the new sheet. Again, there is nothing over here, right? And see, if you want to make this a partially automated or something, you can go and put whatever data you want to put over here, like this name, message, time, and all, right? But I want that it should be perfectly, fully automated. So that's what we are trying to build over here. So this is the creation of sheet. Data appendation is going to happen in the next nodes or next couple of nodes. Fine. So we are going to append the data in next nodes. Okay. So next, let's suppose I'm messaging in Telegram that we want to discuss about new interns hiring. Let's suppose this is what we are messaging. So what is going to happen now? If you're going to see this has came, right? So name has came, messages came, time has also came. As such, there is no need of time, but still we are getting the time that we would be having all the datas, right? This, if you want to change a little bit, you guys can change. You can, like, I don't care about how this sheet is going to look because this is only for our internal discussion. So if you want, you can change this little bit, whatever you feel like. Fine. Yeah, so this message was sent by me, right? Also, if you're going to see, Mihir is also inside the group, but I can't ask him right now to message. Fine. So what we are going to do, we are going to append some data over here on our own from here only. So I would be copying this, Control C, and we would be pasting over here. So you have seen that magically all the data we are getting, also the name, message, time, that also we are getting. Acha, how we are getting this, that we haven't discussed yet. Just a second. Yeah. So how this is coming. So once this Telegram node is going to listen, after this, what is going to happen? This is the edit field over here, right? Now what this is going to do, it is going to only see from here. If you're going to see, there is a lot of data again, but we need only some data, like only what is our use or what is our need from this message. We just need the person's name, so that we are getting from here. See, so whenever you would be getting, I tend to get confused little bit in JSON, but so I would be going with the schema. So this looks little bit like a natural language to me, right? So if you're going to see over here, see, first name itself would be your name, right? So that's what we are going to go over here, and we are going to give this to over here, right? So name it, this is going to go message again, whatever message I have typed over here. So text would be our message, and time, of course. So time of the message you would be getting. Mm, why we are not getting time? Probably it would be over here. Yeah. Yeah. So over here, I directly pull. I don't think so. We dragged anything from here. Telegram. Just check in JSON once. Yeah, so over here you can directly put the message now dot format, right? So this is going to give the current date and time. So whenever this thing is going to execute, so it is going to take time of that particular instance only. Okay, so I guess this everyone got it. Fine. So next, if we are going to see, only the data which we are going to get would be name, message, and time. Once we are getting this, simply we are going to what we are going to see, if you're going to directly connect this node and this node, all the data is going to go over here, right? But over here, if you're going to see right now, what is going to happen, all the data is not going to go over here. Instead of mapping each column manually, because there is nothing inside our sheet is newly made, there is nothing inside our sheet, so you can't choose this. You can choose map automatically, and it is going to put name, message, and time. This is what it is going to get executed every time. Right. So once this is done, now what is going to happen? Same way other guys are also going to message now at some particular time. This probably I have kept 9:30 or 10 p.m. or something. I don't know. Yeah, 10 p.m. Right. So at 10 p.m. magically what is going to happen? This trigger is going to activate. It is going to get all the data out of the sheet, right? So if you're going to check over here, same. document. Again, which sheet? So it would be on the basis of today's date and time. Again, there is no need of getting any ID or something. So I'm passing this by name itself, right? Which is very smart, I guess. Fine. Uh, Anyways, so over here, I don't think so. There is need of this. Yeah, yeah, fine. So from here, you would be getting all the data or all the, yeah, correct. You would be getting all the data of that particular days, or that particular dates sheet name, right? So this is what we are getting. If you're going to see in the table form, you would be able to see that everything we are getting, right? These are empty because this is what we have copied and pasted, right? So I guess so. This is what it is. So these are the all the things which we want to discuss during this meeting, right? So what this is going to do now, if you're going to see, this is the code. What this code is doing now over here, if you're going to see, if I'm going to directly pass this node from here to AI, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? It is going to execute 6 times. Right. 6 times I would be getting separate datas out of this, which I don't want. I simply want that all these things is going to get summarized. So I got this code note over here, right? So what this is going to do, it is going to simply put all this data, all this separate data, it is going to get at a single time, at a same time. So this is what we are going to get. Again, I don't know how to write down JSON and all these things. I have simply told ChatGPT to write down this for me, right? You have to simply tell what you want to do. You can give one example, so it would be easier for it also, ChatGPT also to uh, understand. Fine. So if you're going to execute this, all the data is going to come in a single node. So Zainam, this is my name. We want to discuss blah 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 blah. Fine. So schema mein, I guess no. Fine. I guess everywhere you would be seeing same thing only. Fine. Now this thing is going to go over here, right? Simply this is going to go over here, and there is nothing rocket science in my system prompt. It is you are a message summarizer, or you are message summarize expert. I don't think so. This is any English. This English is correct or anything. My summarized spellings are also incorrect, but I guess this it is going to understand, right? Then summarize the message on the basis of the name. So whenever this system message is very small and very concise. I don't think so. Like, it's fine if you're going with a little bit spelling error or something, right? But yeah, if it is a big thing or something, you can use like if your system message is long enough, if it is more descriptive, it has what we can say multiple cases, then you can use ChatGPT or Gemini. You can ask them to create a prompt for you, right? Anyways, so over here this is going to work, right? Again, why we are using this node, so that all the data we would be getting at a single time, and our AI agent is going to execute once only. Now over here, if there is a team of, let's suppose, 10 people, right? Everyone, if they are sending, te- let's suppose, 2 to 3 messages also, then also it would be nearly 20 to 30 messages. Now your AI is going to execute itself 20 to 30 times, or 1 or 2 times. I guess 1 or 2 times it would be better for you, right? So that's the reason we are using this, right? So if you're going to execute this, you would be getting one message which would be summarizing this, correct? So Jainam discuss by new intern and CTO hiring, right? Which I was talking about. So right now you won't be seeing any what we can say difference over here. But if it would be multiple messages, and so it would be difficult for us also to read each and every messages, and all the messages would be long enough, right? So it is kind of a crux for, okay, yeah. So it is kind of a crux for whenever we are going to start with a meeting, it would be kind of a things we need to discuss today, that's what it is going to give you, right? So technically, it is going to increase your efficiency, your team's efficiency. This is the reason we are trying to build this. Second, if you notice this thing, that whenever there is a meeting, we tend to forget what we want to say. So if we are going to keep a track record, and if there would be an AI or something which is going to summarize all these things in just few lines, so it would be easy because we know that what we want to speak, right? We know that what is in our head, but we just want that initial point, or just that initial push, right? So this is what it is going to give you. This is the basically the idea behind creating this workflow. Anyways, so once this is done, if you're going to execute this, you would be getting a message in Telegram. So that's what I am going to show you. Yeah. So last time when we executed this, I have turned off that appending thing. So that's what you can do from here. Go to Telegram, right? You would be getting this. Let me delete this. Add option, append n attribution, and turn this off. So now you won't be getting any message something like this. This message was sent automatically with n or something. It would be like this. So simply see, Jainam, discuss new intern and CTO. Here discuss website homepage about new laptop, bought new laptop or something, whatever it is, right? So this is what it is going to do. I hope so everyone understood what we were trying to do. Fine. So we will meet in next lecture, next video. Okay. Bye guys.